All right. Good morning, cyber friends. It's the Middle Man again, coming at you from Walker's Music. We yet another word for the day. This morning, we thank God for life, health, and strength. We thank Him for things being as well as they are, and we thank Him for each and every one of you, cyber friends. You know who you are. So we just saying, getting ready this morning to get out of here and go to the home church today. Regular service, last second Sunday in the year, second Sunday in December, and we going out to do what thus says the Lord as usual. We begin our day with Sunday school, and then we're going throughout the morning service, and we just saying, I come to set before you today just a few parameters. We are in the holiday season now, of what we call Christmas time, and a lot of people is going about here too to do in the hustle and the bustle. They're trying to get the gifts in together and everything, and get ready for the season. I don't think nothing wrong with that. In other words, because it is the season of giving, and God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. And I just come this morning to say that I hope that everybody is enjoying my little new thing of the walk through the Word, through the Bible. As I read through the Bible on a yearly basis, I'm going to keep everybody else updated with what God reveals to me and my spirit, and I'm going to share it. And I've been doing that all the month of December, and I'm hoping and praying that the ones that are listening to those studies is getting something out of it, because I'm giving it to you blow by blow. As on last evening, I just gave you the incidents of Joseph being down in Egypt and bringing his dad and the whole family of Israel down into Egypt. This is the reason why the Israelis were in Egypt, is because of Joseph brought them down there to save their lives from that famine that hit the land. And they all would have died from starvation if it had not been for Joseph. And so we're hoping that everybody's getting and enjoying this here. I hope it is not in vain. I mean, I don't want to do anything that's not fruitful. But now, I know that a lot of times you don't get a lot of people. I already know that. I've been doing it long enough, and I've seen. I don't get that many views. I'm not worried about that. But if I get one view, if it helps one person, and there's one person that's benefited, then that makes it all worthwhile. If I was doing it for the views, I wouldn't be doing it at all, believe me. But I know that there are people that are getting something out of what I'm doing. So I will continue to do it just for that one person. It's not about the mass. It's not about the crowd. The crowd rolls on the way to hell. My grandma used to always tell me that. Diamond Road is crowded. In other words, broad is that road that leads to destruction. Many be on that road. And as we see, that's exactly what's going on. You know, there's no indication that we look for the spectacular, and we always look for the crowd and the spectacular, where the mass is. That's where we want to be, but that's not always the best place to be, because remember what God told Elijah. Here, the earthquake, he wasn't in the fire, he wasn't in the earthquake and the thunder, but he was in that small, still voice. And then when Elijah finally heard that, what God said, Elijah, what are you doing in here? So in other words, we need to figure out where we are. Maybe the masses is not where God wants you to be. But don't always look for the spectacular people. This is how come in the end days, the Antichrist is going to be able to fool a lot of people, because we look for the spectacular. And he's going to show more signs of wonder with the false prophet. And there are going to be a lot of signs of wonder, and God is going to send them the illusion that they will believe a lie. So when you start following the masses, and I'm not saying anything about nobody's ministry. I don't know nothing about nobody else's ministry. But I am saying, and I do know the Bible, he said, broad is the way that leads to destruction. Narrow is the way that leads to life. And because that road is narrow, barely you will find a traveler, very few. But that diamond road, that broad road, is crowded on the way to hell. So you better watch out for the spectacular. Smitty man saying, whatever you get into it. God ain't in it, get out of it. It's going to come to nothing. Until the next video, peace and good day.